Hey y'all, welcome to a new video. If you're new, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey. And today is Sunday evening, so we're just moving along through the day. I got a chance to spend some time with my parents, so that's always a joy. I went to pick up Olivia this morning and I just kind of chilled out over there for a little while. So I didn't do any deliveries today. Yay me, because I don't really get that many days off. So I just went ahead and took the rest of the day. Did some laundry. I just got to fold that up. Went to the store, grabbed a few things that I needed. A few things that I needed for the house. So yeah, got that. And now I am home. And yeah, so how have you guys been? How was your week? Are we ready for the upcoming week? I am trying to mentally prepare myself for the upcoming week. I know it's probably going to be a busy one. Last week was a busy one. But all in all, I'd rather be busy than bored, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. I'd rather be busy than bored. Child, I just keep finding dollars in this laundry. When I was at the laundromat, I opened the dryer door. A dollar fell out. I gave it to Olivia. I just dumped the first bag onto the bed so that I can fold it, and boom, there's another dollar. Y'all, sometimes getting used to or adapting to my husband's illness sometimes can be overwhelming. I just had one of those moments where I was a little bit overwhelmed. First of all, when I got home, he was fully dressed and ready to go to work. My husband has not been to work since right a little bit before he started dialysis, which was back in April. So he hasn't been to work since. And the other day, his boss called out of nowhere asking him, was he ready to come back to work? And that triggered something, because ever since that phone call, he has been trying to go to work. Or he's been saying he wants to go to work. Well, today is the first day that he actually tried to go to work. I got home and he was fully dressed and ready for work, and I told him, I said, hey, it's a Sunday, it's Sunday evening, you can't go to work today. You don't have your badge anymore. They're not going to give you clearance, because he works at the airport. They're not going to give you clearance. You can't go to work today. It's too late in the afternoon. You work the morning shift, remember? And I thought that was like the end of the conversation. So just now, that was like before I started cooking and before I came to pick y'all up to chat with y'all and all that stuff, opening up the vlog. Just now, I'm in the kitchen. I just happen to be somewhat done with what I'm doing because I'm working on the cabbage. I'm just waiting for some bacon to saute up. And I grab one of the bags of clothes and I'm coming down the hallway and I notice he's coming around the corner. I didn't think nothing of it. I moved out the way and I let him come so that he doesn't lose his balance walking down the hall. So then I go back in the living room, I go back in the kitchen after I bring the clothes in here and I'm breaking up the bacon and stuff because it was frozen. And I go, I just happen to turn around because I'm walking over to the sink and I just happen to turn around and he's coming around, you know, around the corner or whatever. But this time he's got on a jacket, he's got his keys, and he's got a hat on. So I said, hey, where are you going? He says, at first he didn't say anything. It took him a little bit of time to respond. So when he did respond, he said, I gotta go to work. It's time to go to work. I said, hey, today is Sunday. I said, it's Sunday afternoon. Well, Sunday evening. I said, you can't go to work today, hon. They're not gonna let you come to work today. You've got to get your badge. You know, I'm saying all this stuff. So I then had to undress him, take off all his work clothes, his shoes, his jacket, his hat. I came in here to find some pajama bottoms. So now he has on a shirt, a t-shirt. He has on a t-shirt and his pajama pants. I switched his shoes for his house shoes so that his uniform doesn't further trigger him wanting to leave out the door. So that's one of the things now. I was nervous about that in the beginning, him wandering out of the house and then me not being able to find him. But then I kind of got over that and I'm like, okay, well, he's not going to go anywhere, yada, yada, yada. But now that him going to work has been triggered, I'm nervous that I'm not going to be here and that he is going to leave this house to try to go to work and he's not going to remember that he's not supposed to go to work. You know what I mean? And then I'm not knowing that he's left. And now when I get home, I can't find him. I got to go out and look for him and stuff like that. Y'all, it has been a journey with this, but we are getting through it day by day. So that did overwhelm me just a little bit because if I hadn't been in the kitchen and saw him physically ready to walk out the door, like if I was in a bathroom or something, he probably would have walked out the door. So I keep this ever since he started getting sick and stuff. Well, two reasons. One, because he started getting sick and I wanted to make sure I could hear him leave. Well, I try to hear him leave if he does leave. And then two, I want to hear when my stepson comes in and out that door, right? I want to hear anybody come through the door. So I've got this Christmas bell doorknob that I bought maybe like not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. And I've kept it on the doorknob for that reason, so that I can hear when that door opens and closes, right? Now, there are times where I can't hear it, of course, because I'm in the bathroom fan is on, all the things. But when I'm not in the bathroom, no matter where else I am in the house, I can hear when that door opens. So, y'all, please pray for me. That is one thing that I'm nervous about, because he does get confused and he forgets things. He's forgetting things more often. He's not remembering, the days and the time of days and things like that. And it's just, it's a little bit overwhelming because I don't want to. I've seen the stories of people with early dementia. They don't, they wander off. They can't remember where they are. And that has happened on 2 occasions with him. So I feel like now I have to get him, when we go to his primary, ask them like, hey, is there a way that you can evaluate him to make sure he doesn't have early stage dementia? Because, I can't help him if I don't know what's going on, right? All right, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Maybe you guys know somebody that may be going through something similar. because I haven't actually told you guys what his diagnosis is, but I've been over time been kind of sharing my personal experience as a first time somewhat caretaker wife, you know, going through the motions with my husband and his health. So, all right, let me get to these clothes.
That's right, you can see we're storing right now, and that's the reason why we're storing this right now. We've got to go ahead and use that. Most people here would probably still say, so the people, well, a bit of a surprise.
Alright, all the clothes are put up. I just gotta match some socks. But yesterday I went to the thrift store. I did not show y'all what I picked up. I went in there to look for some more black polo shirts for Olivia. They didn't have any without like a business logo or anything on it. They didn't have any plain ones. So out of luck with that, which is fine. I'll just order her some more on Amazon. And I also went in there to try to find Hun something he can wear because his clothes, I think I told y'all, his clothes, he's lost weight, so his clothes are really big on him. And so over time, I've been just trying to get him things that he can wear. So I found this. I found a pair of pants and a pair of shirts. The total was $12 and some change. These weren't part of the red tag sale. It's funny because when I was in there, even though I think I told you guys it was a red tag sale, for some reason, I was looking at the blue tags. So one of them was blue and one of them was green, but it's okay. They were like $6, $5 for one, and the other one was $6. So this is just a polo shirt, a polo shirt, short sleeve. It's a size large. And so he doesn't like his clothes too tight, even though I feel like he now wears a medium or a schmedium, depending on the material of the clothing item. But he doesn't like, you know, his clothes too tight, which I don't blame him. So yeah, I got that. And then I found these pants. These are a size large, but they have a drawstring. So I feel like they'll fit as long as he's able to pull the drawstring. I tested it out in the store. And the drawstring actually pulls, but these are just a pair of athletic wear pants that he could just lounge around. As far as jeans, I was looking at jeans, but I would need him to be with me so that he could try them on, to make sure they fit the way that he likes them to fit. So, but yeah, this is what we ended up getting. This is the Dry Works. It has pockets at the back, pockets on the side. There was no stains or anything like that. I went ahead and threw it in with the clothes to wash. So yeah, got him a fresh outfit. I'm gonna hang up the shirt, and I'm glad that I did run into this because he is loyal to Ralph Lauren Polo. A lot of his shirts are Ralph Lauren Polo, so when I showed it to him, that put a smile on his face. So I was happy about that.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Don't you have glasses?
Get one from the back. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. How you doing? Okay, I just wanted to open up the vlog real quick. I started to open it up this morning, but I got a little bit busy doing things before I left the house, so I didn't get a chance to say good morning to y'all. But good afternoon. It's 1:39 and I am about to pick up a wrap-a-lot. This is my second time coming over here today, and their pictures look good. It smells good. When I go in here, they make like rice bowls with salmon. They've got a shrimp one, a chicken one. They also make wraps. Do they do salads? I don't think they do salads though. But yeah, the food looks good. I've just never eaten. Okay, before I was rudely interrupted by the app child, this is where I'm picking up Wrap-A-Lot. They finally had little cards, and this one happens to have the menu on the back. So in case you were wondering what they offer, there you go. They do have salads. Okay, they got chicken salad, shrimp, and salmon salad. So they're in this plaza off of what is this? West Fayetteville Road / Godby Road. In this little plaza right next door to this CC 360. In case you guys are interested. Okay, that was successful. So this is what I was doing. Putting up a handle. So I got these two handles when I was at Walmart yesterday. They were, I think they were $9.99 each. So I got one for each bathroom. The Equate brand. Simple enough. And then I went ahead and got the, I went back to CVS today and got those mats. So got 2 of those. So this is the rubber bath mat for bathroom safety. Helps prevent the growth of bacteria, mold, and mildew. So let me show y'all. So that's about how long it is. Longer than the Dollar Tree ones. And then that is the handle. I had to rest my toes for a second. Alright. I'm taking this stuff out the bag. I went to Dollar Tree and I went to Kroger on the way home. I went to Kroger to replace the pineapple that I purchased about 2 grocery hauls ago. I waited too late to cut it and it's no good anymore, so I had to toss it. However, the pineapple was on sale for $2, so I ended up getting 2 of them. And they were a decent sized pineapple compared to that little small one that I had gotten for what, $3? Anyway, so while I was in there, of course, I hit the clearance section just to see what they had over there. They had a bunch of stuff. A lot of it was stuff that had been sitting there all week, but they did have some new stuff. They had these Nature Valley Crunchy Granola Bars, box of 12. I picked up 3 because Olivia likes those. Yesterday, when we were coming home from Walmart, she was eating one, and then there was a lady that approached us, and this lady had a sign, and she was asking for money and stuff, and Olivia gave her her other granola bar. And we ended up stopping at the store on the way home, the little convenience store, and I got her another granola bar because she said she had really wanted it, but she also didn't mind giving it to the lady. So I ended up buying her one. So since she likes those and they had them on clearance, I was like, ooh. So I got 3 boxes. So she's got 36 granola bars that she can eat over time. I prefer the soft ones. She likes the crunchy. I also picked this micellar up here. $3.24. Right now she is using the Garnier micellar cleanser as part of her skincare routine, and she's eventually going to run out, and she's probably going to want a new bottle. So they had like a few of these over there, and I just went ahead and grabbed one for her. This is the Kroger brand. And then I got some feminine stuff. So I went to Dollar Tree because we needed some soap. We don't have any soap. I discovered that this morning that we didn't have any soap. And so I went to Dollar Tree to get some, but I also picked up some oral stuff. So Olivia likes the Dow antibacterial soap, but she prefers the gold one. This is the only one that they had, the Refresh and Renew, which I don't mind it. I actually like the smell of this one over the gold one, but I like them both. She doesn't mind it either. The Hun was out of soap as well, so I got him some Irish Spring. When I was in Walmart yesterday, in the soap section, which they have everything behind, girl, you could tell they get a lot of theft action over there, okay, at the location I was at. Anywho's, they didn't have any of the 3 bar packages of the Irish Spring or the Dow, so I ended up just not getting any. Okay, I got a backup Fix-It-In for the Hun only because they were in stock. He actually has the regular size box. He has one more left that's unopened, but since they were in stock, I just went ahead and got it because they have the Dollar Tree brand of the denture adhesive. Doesn't really work that well, but they run out of this pretty fast. I was watching, there's a van lifer that I watch that has dentures, and I was watching one of his videos the other night, and he was talking about his dentures. And I always scroll through comments when I'm watching videos, so I was going through his comments, and a lot of people were recommending Polygrip. Now, Polygrip is a brand that I have purchased in the past before. They were saying that it has really, really good grip. So if I have a coupon for it, I'm going to give it another go. I'm going to ask Hun how he feels about the Fix-It-In, but it's going to be kind of hard to tell because sometimes I don't think he really cares as long as the teeth don't fall out, right? But I know for sure that denture adhesive from the Dollar Tree and the generic one over at Family Dollar and Dollar General, they don't work that good. They don't have that good of a grip, because when I bought that for him before, he ended up, of course, when he was healthier, he ended up going to the store and getting another brand. So that's how I know those don't work. But he's been using the Fix-It, but we're gonna try the Poly Grip. Maybe he can tell me which one he likes better. Okay, we need toothbrushes. We are also out of toothbrushes, and it's time for everyone to get a new toothbrush. So I got a pack of toothbrushes, the BB brand. Y'all, the prices at the Dollar Tree that I went to, they're going up. Like, they even have some of the things that were $5 marked at $6 and $7. Like, they have these shower curtains that are plastic. They're like heavy duty shower curtains. They've been $5 ever since they became a $1, $3, $5 Dollar Tree. But today I noticed that because they're changing the store around and some of the prices and stuff, they've marked up those shower curtains to $6. And then there was something else that sitting next to it that was $7. I think it was a rags washcloth set, and I think the set had like 10 washcloths in it or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm now seeing $6 and $7 there. There was only one time where I saw like a $10 item, and it was the pan that come with the little the heaters that you could put under it. Like if you're serving somebody or barbecue or whatever. Gosh, my mind just went blank. What are those things called? It's just a little foil pan, and then it comes with the little burners. That little set was $10. But other than that, I've only been seeing $1, $25, $3 and $5. I have been seeing the fragrances. I saw that when I was in Dollar Tree the last time. The fragrances are now $1.50. Some of the cleaning items are also $1.50, because I purchased some scrubs and that Drano, those reusable wipes, wash wipes, cleaning wipes. Those all rung up for $1.50, y'all. I don't know if Dollar Tree is gonna be worth it in a while. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, got some Scope. This was the first time that I've seen Scope at my Dollar Tree. I forgot to pick up some mouthwash when I was at Kroger, so I said, okay, because I wanted the Kroger brand of that purple Listerine, which is like a multi-purpose Listerine. Why does my mind keep going blank? Anyways, I got some Scope. I ran out of mouthwash. Also picked up 2 tubes of toothpaste, one for each bathroom. Olivia lately has been a fan favorite of this 3D white, so I thought I'd just put one in each bathroom. We're out of the toothpaste that they use in this bathroom. Well, almost out. And then the one in the other bathroom is not this brand, but it's been in there for so long. I don't even know if anyone's using it or not. I hope not. I need to throw that thing away. Okay, I digress. At CVS, when I was picking up those bath mats, also because they didn't have any in stock over at Dollar Tree, right? I picked up some toothbrush holders. It's time for everybody to get new toothbrush. Well, it's time for me and the hun to get new toothbrush holders. The last time I was at Dollar Tree, not this last trip, but the trip before that, Olivia actually got a toothbrush holder by that brand, this Guru Nada brand, which, oh y'all, they have these little mini mouthwashes too if you can find them. I bought that like a month ago. I carry it in my purse and I swish it if I need to. Okay. Anyways, why is it sitting on my desk? Oh, I was looking for something in my purse and I pulled it out. Okay. Anyways. Oh, the other thing I did get too, because I'm about to put all this stuff up, was this. So I saw this before, but for some reason, I just, in my mind, just thought of it just like, oh, hairspray, hairspray, hairspray. I don't use hairspray, but for some odd reason, I paid more attention to it today, and it's a body and hair mist. I won't be using it on my hair, but I for sure will be using it on my body. This is going to be my after shower spray. That's what I use, the aerosol can version of the Brazilian mist and that soft flower. And then they've got another one like Tahitian some. I ain't really like that one. But the aerosol cans that I normally buy, I use those when I get out of the shower. Girl, have me sneezing like crazy. Anyways, I saw this and I was like, ooh, I could just use this instead of getting one of the small aerosol cans. It's the notes of pistachio, salted caramel. So this is supposed to be like a dupe of the De Janeiro. I forget what number, but I'm pretty sure you perfume girlies out there know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna put all this stuff up, and today was a busy day, y'all. Today was a busy day, okay? Nonetheless, we did get some business handled. I did make some coin, so I'm happy. I've got this box of goodies that my mom gave me when I went to pick Olivia up from over there yesterday. Was that yesterday? What's today? That was Sunday. And I want to open it. She says like a bunch of hair stuff, so I'm excited to see that. Oh my gosh, y'all. I ran into some free peppers today. I was at Family Dollar doing a shopping pay, and I was sitting in line, and this dude walks up to me and he's like, hey, I got a truckload of peppers I need to get rid of. They free. If you need some peppers, after you get done cashing out, just come holler at me at my truck. He was a truck driver, so there was this big old 18-wheeler parked in the parking lot. So anyways, I pay for my stuff. I ask for an extra bag because I'm not knowing what I'm about to get myself into, right? I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna get like a few little peppers or whatnot, you know. So I got my little bag. Girl, I go to the truck. He coming out the store because he telling everybody, right? So he come out the store as I'm walking to the truck. I wait till he comes to the truck. I ain't even look to see what was going on. I stood to the side, whatever, right? We meet each other at the back of the truck. Girl, this man had boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of yellow peppers. He asked me how many did I want. I said, I'll take 2. So then when I realized what I was getting myself into, I had to go get my car, girl, because I had walked over there. My car was parked all the way over there, right? So I had to go get my car. So when I pulled up, he was bringing the peppers to the trunk. I was like, cool. I was out the car, you know, because I opened the trunk or whatever. Because I was gonna go grab them myself, but he picked them up and started bringing them. Okay, cool. So then he started telling me, I said, well, how you get stuck with these peppers? Girl, I was being nosy. I said, how you get stuck with these peppers? He was like, man, I was at a stop, and when they loaded the truck, they loaded too many, and I need to go pick up another load, and I can't have these peppers on my truck. I said, oh. I said, so you really trying to get rid of these peppers then, for real, for real? He said, yeah, man. I said, all right, well, let me get 2 more. So he loaded them up in my trunk, and I went on by my business, girl. I almost forgot about them daggone peppers too. I forgot all about them until I went to Kroger and went to put the bags in the trunk, and I opened the trunk and seen the peppers. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had peppers. So now I got to cut up all the peppers, because I told him, I was like, man, I could cut these up and put them in the freezer. He was like, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, okay, we're on the same page. Let me get them other 2 peppers. So now I got an abundance of yellow peppers that I need to cut up. So I'm gonna cut those up eventually. I'm not gonna wait too many days. I'll probably go ahead and cut them up tonight and throw them in the freezer, child. We'll see. Anyways, I'll be back.